That's very adorable back here with Pikmin 4, where we are in the final act, the final area, and it is going pretty well, I think. I'm enjoying myself so far. And just a few notes. Number one, the new Bloister thing, which I forget what it's called. Oh my god, there's actually like a little loading bar now. They've got a major update to this game, man. Super cool. I only realized too late, in fact, that that new Bloister thing that was sort of like, they kept calling it like a vacuum cleaner, when it puffed up its shell that you could attack its body. In my defense, it doesn't work like that in Pikmin 2. So I got confused, or I didn't get confused, but I just didn't know. But yes, once it puffs up its body like that, its body becomes vulnerable to damage. So it's totally much more fair to fight. It is not as much of a time sink as I originally thought. Another note I thought was that maybe the quick control type means that it doesn't lock you. Like, you know how I keep complaining that if you throw like 3 Pikmin onto something that only takes 3, it stops you from throwing any more for a half second? Maybe quick means it removes that barrier. So we should try and play with quick for a bit and see if I notice the difference. And the other thing I had to note was that for some reason in every time trial, the beagle is always turns a gray color instead of whatever color we have it set to normally, which maybe means that we're using someone else's ship or something? Or maybe it was just harder somehow for them to read your ship color in that sequence than the rest of the game. Who knows? And I believe we're only going to have the 10 seconds here, so we may as well try and get back to home, just to base, just to pick those Pikmin that are there. But I don't suppose we're going to make much progress elsewhere. So let's go do that. Oh, this place is gorgeous at night, though. This is for 44% progress we made at this one exploration day, so that's pretty solid, and we're gonna have a lot to break down back at base. Lots of log entries and quests to turn in and stuff. It's sort of a shame you don't get that first-person camera like you did in Pikmin 3, where you could actually look all the way around. Even still, it is nice just to be able to turn the camera up and look all the way around. Are those all Sakura trees, or is it just the orangey kind of lighting? Huh. Skip. There must have been a patch since the last time we played, because there certainly wasn't any kind of loading bar like that. I wonder if they changed anything else interesting. Perhaps they changed a bunch of the stuff that I've been complaining about. I don't know. It would be pretty late if you did, because we're almost through the game. Of course not. We want the experience to be as good for whoever player comes next. So if they are taking into account the comments of people who are playing right now, that is for the best, as far as I'm concerned. Day 38, rescues 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 of those are leaflings who are going to be... Oh, to be cured is only 1. Is that the only amount of medicine we have? I see, so there gotta be nice night expeditions around this bit then. Pop Drive is up to 5, which means we can learn we can max out his Mega Rush, which means we'll get to learn the ultimate skill. I wonder if it's a tiered thing, like if you get 3 tiers of it. Sword and Shield series complete. Any other series did we complete? Yes, the Gourmet series. Lovely. Look at that. Completion bonus 291. Ooh, swanky. It must be like some kind of percentage of all the treasures that are within it. We are very near to completing that puzzle piece as well. Can't wait to see the whole thing. Oh, 42%. I thought we were at 44%. I don't know why I thought that. 19 of 89 treasures, half the rescues in this one day, and 1 of who knows how many onions. And 2 white Pikmin deaths. Sorry. Whole bunch of materials. We now have 300 and something. That's marvelous. The castaways on this planet come from all walks of life. We have academics, business professionals, tourists, and they come from so many different planets. It's an interesting mashup, to be sure. Sounds a lot like the Rescue Corps. We all hail from different planets and have our own set of skills, too. Do you? I thought most of you were from Gaia. I get that. I like to think of the castaways and the Rescue Corps as one big family. We're all on the same ship, after all. At this point, we could even induct these folks as honorary members of the Rescue Corps. I don't know how we'd go that far. That might be going a bit too far. And we're nearly complete on all the musical treasures as well. I guess we got that because we got a clown horn bugle thing. I guess it would make sense if the musical treasure is the one that got you the lineup trumpet when you completed it. If they really give us the lineup trumpet on like the last day of the game, I'll be so bitter. Maybe there's like a New Game Plus thing and you could bring it into a New Game Plus, and that's why they give you all this really cool stuff late. Afraid we only have enough medicine to cure this one leafling at the moment, but I suppose we may as well do any night expeditions that there are now, mightn't we? Because it's possible that there are only 2 in this area as well. Who are you, my friend? Uncharted Planet tourist, Boris, Home Planet Cujo, an author struggling to write the follow-up to his best-selling debut novel. He hopes the demands of his editor won't find him here. Oh, poor Boris. Rescue tour participants complete. So Petunia, we fixed this onion, fused another onion. Sorry, we fused the onion finally. Fact, the onion has fused, acquiring a notable degree of color from the ones it was fused with. It seems to have matured splendidly as well. This may be as far as the onion's development goes. It wouldn't be astonishing, considering that is all the Pikmin types we are aware of in this game. With your assistance, I've obtained some invaluable research data. Thank you. No problem. Yep, no next step to that quest. Do you think my hypothesis that the onion is a biocrafter is pretty wild? If you'll humor me for a moment, let's consider it together. Its symbiotic relationship with Pikmin doesn't appear coincidental. Durability and flight capability allow it to travel far. Its ejections and production adjustments of Pikmin seem calculated, all mechanics that fit the idea of intentional crafting. Can't argue with that, I suppose. Oh, these poor leaflings. We'll fix them up soon. But for now, Puddle, I'd like to go back to my pink suit, please. It was a delight to have a nice special orange suit for the first venture into the area, but back to classics now. Whoops, this is fine. I can't use that name. Fine. I'll just type it out manually again then. Ready to go! That was a fake progress bar right there. It was only halfway done when it loaded. It is a tried and tested computer science method to make a fake progress bar just to assure the user that something is happening, even if it's not actually accurate to how far along it is. Oh, did we have the Pikmin population quest to turn in? If so, we should not do the pellets until after that. Although we may be getting so far in the end that there won't actually be another, we won't be able to fill it again. Oh, sorry. I did it. I saw it. On the Rescue Corps relay, there was a recording of the ineffable glow Pikmin. They were like tiny jewels of light pouring down. Basking in their ephemeral glow, I felt within me a twinkle of life. It's curious how they fell right to where you were. Glow Pikmin are right, such mysterious creatures. Yes, they are. But we don't have that quest now, so let's just grab our pink Pikmin pellets for the moment then. For the day, I meant. We actually might not even get into another day exploration before this episode is out if we've got lots of base management and night expeditions to do. And let us hope that the two bases that we have unlocked are the only 2 night expeditions that are there. That would be kind of fun. I guess we'll know if there was a golden flower like before. I wonder, if you fast travel, does it keep the Pikmin all where they are? Yes, it does. Alright, it was the Blooms quest that we had achieved after all that. Tons of materials we've got here, so we could probably buy the Pluckaphone and, well, actually, I suppose we shouldn't buy everything until we have all the quests turned in, because it's possible that, some of the other quest rewards will be adding a new recipe to his equipment store, in which case we'll need to spend resources to buy it as well. Hello! My, you're active and wandering around. By comparing the names of my roster to our tour participants, I've confirmed on my end that everyone was rescued. Perfect! That's what I like to hear. It isn't much, but please accept that. Oh, and if it's not too much hassle, could you provide a receipt later? I don't have a receipt, like, maker here, but next time I'm on Carrot, I'll sure. Hi! Thanks for taking the time to rescue me. I'm Sammy. I can usually be found researching cherry blue skies, moody rain clouds, you know, all that weather stuff. This planet has mighty nice weather. It's so pleasant all the time. Clear skies just make you feel good. It's as if your worries and cares clear up too. It is just like that. What a gorgeous day. Doesn't matter what day or what time, I always find the sky simply enchanting. When it's bright and blue overhead, it's because the air is clear. Weather like this is always welcome as far as I'm concerned. We only get about 1 day of sunshine per year where I'm from. I can't get enough of those constant blue skies. I would like to be where you're from. I don't do well in the heat. And you, my friend, have a quest completed. You two are simply amazing. You brought them all back safely. I really want to give you something, but all I have is this. I hope you'll accept it. Look, I will accept it. Don't worry. We're up at like 500 resources now with all these quests we're turning in. You really did some fantastic work for us. Thank you both. Anytime, pal. Everyone's talking about how amazing you are. The Rescue Corps' reputation has really skyrocketed thanks to you. You think? Have you had lots of communications with people elsewhere? Or you mean our reputation among these, like, 20 people or so? You won this challenge. The honor and compensation are small, but don't you feel accomplished? I feel horrible, like a murderer, is how I feel. Please tell me there's no more after that. Maybe I should challenge you to a real battle someday. You got strange priorities, man. The battle between you and this planet. I intend to bear witness until the end. Okay. There's a lot of intense energy from that area of the campsite. And finally, Boris, we have you to meet. Word is that you saved me. Thank you. I'm grateful. I'm Boris, an author who can't seem to write a single sentence anymore. Writer's block happens to the best of us, my friend. Especially the best of us, I'd have said. After witnessing the way you confront obstacles, I've realized my authorial life has been spent running away from things. I ran away from my insistent editor, from my persistent writer's block, and even from the fans who loved my work. I feel changed now. I'm going to focus on writing the next books for my fans who are out there waiting for them. Hey, well, good luck. I also love that there's Planet Eno-Hey and Eno-He. It took me a while to realize that. To the treasure catalog, we now have 221 of 239 unique types logged. How exciting. We've got all the tiny rubber duckies now with, oh no, we're still missing this one, right, okay. The 6-ball, Sphere of Calm. This sphere was painstakingly polished and then hand-painted in the most calming color possible. The deep green here is meant to bring to mind a lush forest, and in doing so, shoo away the stresses of the day. Go on, gaze upon it. As the stress disappears, allow a sense of well-being to take its place. It just occurred to me that I haven't had a checkup in, I'm embarrassed to say how long. You're supposed to do it once a year, but I keep putting it off. Lately, my elbow's been making an odd clicking sound every time I move it. I should get it checked out eventually. Oh dear. Tremendous sniffer! The flavor here is mellow and sweet, while the aroma is pure elegance. And speaking of aroma, please observe this shape. Does the fruit not resemble a nose? It's quite uncanny, I say. One wonders if it can smell its own deliciously aromatic self. I always wonder this. I love pears. God, I could go for a pear right now. There's an elegance about this fruit. Its graceful curves and subtle flavor bring to mind images of ornate ballrooms overflowing with cultured guests and blossoming flowers. The simple act of eating it makes me feel a little fancier. I never really thought of it as a fancy fruit myself, but I suppose, being not from this planet, he has a different perspective. Belted delicacy. This food item looks like, for all the world, like it's wearing a belt around its middle. Fashion choices aside, it tastes like heaven. The yellow part, whatever it may be, is surprisingly sweet and delicious. Maybe more of our foodstuffs should wear a belt? I guess that's just to keep the rice and the whatever the thing on top is together. Is it like a baked cheese or something? I'm not actually sure. It looks to have sort of the same style as these, so I would have imagined it was some kind of fish, but I actually can't really tell what it's supposed to be. I understand the white granular parts on the bottom to be fish eggs. One time I went fishing with my son, we caught a fish who was carrying eggs like these. It was a revelatory moment for him to see how life can differ from species to species. It is rice, right? I think it's supposed to be rice. Oh, you can smack it and it wiggles around. Huh. They all wiggle around? They do. They floppy around. They be so floppy. Let's look at the whole set now that we've got it. Ah yes, leaving your meat out on the stone. That won't get sticky and covered in dirt and all at all. It is very satisfying the way that we've laid out, like, each of these in little couplets, though. Nearly got the entire musical set complete. The Mega Horn! Bounce on the squishy bulb end to produce an earth-shattering roar, the likes of which you've never heard. Large brass instruments such as this added volume to band performances. Just don't stand in front of the horn and like, if you like your eardrums. I'm not sure my eardrums will ever recover from the thunderous noise emitted by this artifact. I can only imagine it played a role in many a naughty child's practical jokes. If I had one of these as a kid, I'm sure I would have been a terror. Can we make it do the thing? Oh, no. I'm actually not sure. It's just like a little clown horn bugle, right? It's not an actual... There isn't anywhere you could play notes, so I don't suppose it's like any kind of actual mini trumpet or any such thing. It's kind of nice that we're so far along these and we're getting like repeat treasures, because it means we don't have tons and tons of new entries every time. Creativity conduit! Can you feel it? The creative energy that flows through this object is undeniable. The color, the curvature, the smoothness of the touch. They light up the right side of the brain, the side that governs the arts. Infinite imagined possibilities await. I don't have a creative cell in my body, but my daughter somehow avoided this genetic deficiency. When she's drawing, she becomes so absorbed by her art that it's as if she can't hear a word I say. That or she's just ignoring me. I have no idea if what she draws is any good, but the ability to focus on something so deeply is talent enough. Either way, her future's bright. I hope so. I wouldn't have said it's true that you don't have a creative bone in your body. You're full of karaoke energy. Heroic shield! Emblazoned across the shield is the image of a hero beloved for leading the civilization into the stars. Oh yeah, it is a bit of an astronaut, isn't it? Just says space travel in the middle. Soldiers who have fought enemy life forms revere this figure the most. Needless to say, this shield is strong enough to be worthy of heroes new and old. The figure on this shield is wearing something quite similar to our spacesuits. That would mean these living beings must have looked something like us. I wonder who they were and what their faces looked like. Could they have been our ancestors who migrated through space to our planet long ago? Would seem to be the implications, at least with the Gaians. Although perhaps the Gaians propagated the rest of the species we know today, considering that was tens of generations ago. Oh, and look at all the swords and shields here. It's kind of weird how the orange one is sort of is set aside with the pink one here, but... Oh, maybe are there more of those you could find? Oh, yes, there are. I see. We can find more yellow ones and more orange ones, so once we have them, I suppose they'll be set apart. But then the pink one will be the only one that only has two. That'll look really weird, won't it? I guess we'll have to see. That appears to be all. Did we meet any new critters this time? I'm actually not sure. Oh yeah, well the puff stool, so sure we did. Oh, and the doodlebug, right. Pilioflagellarium, flint beetle family. Whoa, that reeks. It reeks so bad. These uncouth little stinkers are always passing gas wherever and wherever, but that also means they're easy to track down. Of course, nobody can stand to get close if they do find one. It's a brilliant defense mechanism. While life forms that excrete foul musks to warn danger are not rare, the doodlebug is the only species known to release flatulence when active above ground. Interestingly enough, since it's merely releasing the gas created by the decay of the contents of the creature's intestines, it does not have a special musk-producing organ. This means the creature is, in fact, merely flatulating. Spectral analysis of the rank gas indicates it contains not only methane, but hydrogen sulfide as well, making the flatulence a grade 13 biohazard. Oh, and this is a mucker skate. It's actually different from the other ones we had fought. Gyrodus terra projecta. Spitter spatter family. This cautious critter moves in fits and starts, and when it does, in the muddy liquid hits in its transport orbs, sloshes around. Splish, splash, sploosh. If I could observe this unique anatomy up close, I'd have no regrets, even if I got spattered with mud. A subspecies of the skeeter skate that's adapted to life in muddy wetlands. It uses its straw-like proboscis, the inside of which is packed with densely grown hair, to capture any plankton living in the mucky water and filter out everything else. When an enemy approaches, it will threaten them by shooting them out a murky substance. This combination of muddy water and gastric juices has a higher viscosity, and so it can essentially bury Pikmin and a lot of other stuff in dirt. Oh. So it would, like, floor them? That would be interesting. Oh, this is the first time we've actually seen the red spectralid as, Lee. Phenastari russoprismatus. Flutterby family. Spectralid wings have a lot of fine powder on them. By building up many, many different layers, it gives them a sparkle with complexity and depth. This little fella's powder also has some spicy essence in it for a zestier effect. Its red wings have several spots, unlike the lone spot on each wing of the yellow variety. I only see two. I think several is maybe a bit strong. Its scales contain trace amounts of ultra-spicy flakes, which are mixed into its saliva as it sucks up nectar from flowers. The combined flakes, saliva, and nectar are refined into ultra-spicy nectar inside the creature, which it uses as a growth supplement for its eggs. Despite this, its reproductive capabilities are quite low. It is for this reason that the red variant fetches astronomical prices among collectors. Oh no, there are 3 dots on each wing. I stand corrected. Puffstool! Fungi-Ressus elasticis. I think, is that maybe the first time we've actually heard the scientific name of this? It's a lot more, like, shiny and wibbly in this game than it is in the first one. It's kind of creepy. Come, let us ponder the puffstool. This devious little bean releases spores that have a hallucinogenic effect on Pikmin. At the first inhale, affection sprouts, and they are drawn in closer. They then breathe in more of the confusion-inducing spores, soon they think of nothing but the puffstool as they jump around. Boing. 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 A type of ambulofungus, the current working theory is that the puffstool evolved from the more common species of fungus that gained animal-like characteristics over time, including the ability to walk. When it senses danger, it will scatter spores from under its cap, releasing a hallucinogen that confuses its attackers. The hallucinogenic compound in the spores is only effective against the species' natural enemies, the Pikmin, causing them to mistake it for their leader. Pikmin who fall into this trap are then used as workers to maintain nutrition or defenses for the puffstool. Curious. Oh, this is also the first time Lee actually met this thing, which you now know is called a grubchucker! Carabia vescora, that's an amazing name. Crab lips family. The mouth on top of its head is somewhat chic and ostentatious at the same time. Combined with the way it carries its claws like it's ready to give you a trim, this cutie looks like the charismatic beautician of the creature world, though the way it tosses the food in the air shows rather poor etiquette. This bipedal creature walks upright, so its motion is noticeably slow, but the long reach of its pincers is useful for catching prey and tossing it into the wide mouth on top of its head. When young, this mouth stays closed, and the grubchucker lives on things like shellfish, nuts, and fruits, using the small trophy located behind the feelers below its eyes. Oh, wow. As it grows, its sincipital mouth opens, and it can start eating larger quantities of food. It has few natural enemies, primarily due to its height. However, it's often found in dimmer wetlands or underground to protect the soft top of its shell from the sun's rays. 2 words I gotta look up here. Trophy and syncopital. The mouth parts of an arthropod, including the labrum, labium... Okay, right, so... Mouth parts of an arthropod. That's the real important thing. Syncopital. Of or relating to the syncopate. Thanks. What is the syncopate? And am I saying that right? Sinciput, my mistake. Forehead. Cool. There you go. Did not realize there was a more scientific name for this part of your head. And that's all the new critters. 120 we have now. Can't be too many more around this place. Which means I say it's time to go do some night expeditions. And with any luck, these 2 will be the only ones. It's possible that one of them will be a double one, so we'll get 3 medicine from this, and there'll just be one more leafling beyond. I could see that being the case. If the medicine doesn't work on Ouchie, that just means I get to do more research. Well, that sounds like good fun for you. The Sylvan Gate and the Autumnal Gully. Let's start with the Autumnal Gully, which is where we are landed currently in our daytime expeditions. So we shall lie about all day until the nighttime. Now that we're good and rested up, let's get into this place. We have tons of glow seeds if this gets too rough, starts to get really rough around the end here, but the style of that progress bar is really pleasing to me for some reason. It's a very satisfying color and shape. It's delightful. So if things get too tough, we can add a few more glow Pikmin, but so far that hasn't really been a problem with any of these. Have we used glow seeds in any of them? I'm not sure we have. Oh, it's always cool to see the first establishing shot you get of it at night. It's gonna go through the same camera angles it did in the daytime. Underneath the branches and all. Sweet. I think I only did see the blue one there, so that's not so bad. Only protecting one in this area. Oh my god, there are monsters just hanging around right there already. Ochi, we have work to do. There are monsters right there. Oh, there is an orange one. Never mind then. Ochi, you better go protect that. Slash, where is that exactly? Oh my, it's way around the bend. That one actually seems it would be easier to protect. Are there any tricknolls around here? Sure, okay, so I'll send Ochi to protect this one. I'll head my way over to the orange one, because it seems like it would have less attackers, because there are only really 2 ways you could access it. But I will also, while he's protecting that, grab a bunch of glow pellets from all around the way. And, sure, why not? Let's just take these things down while I've got a chance. I think these ones, like, a little bigger than the ones we're used to fighting of this type? I'm not sure. Oh, no, that's not even remotely fair. Why do they all spawn right there? Oh, this one isn't dead yet. Oh my god, I made a horrible mess of this already. Well, that's why we're getting all the glow pellets anyway. Oops. And I'll go out to this trick null at the same time. Actually, it's interesting that there are not too many monsters actually approaching us yet. Okay, there are some starting to approach from over here. I'll leave Ochi to protect that one because it can be attacked from anything that flies around here or from up here, from down here, a whole bunch of places, and I'll head over down the southern way myself to take out any monsters that are otherwise around. I should be able to one-shot you pretty easily, or, you know, get the headshot that does more damage. And when they hit that, go back to that trick null, oh my, there was a Smoky Progg! I didn't realize. Well, we've been able to take them out before. For sure, I got it. Smoky Progg. That's why they're giving us so much time. That makes a lot of sense. I don't know where that is. It's probably this up here. Right, well, it would have been hard to get that far anyway. Sure, we can handle one Smoky Progg. There aren't too many other... The thing is, the other monsters around here are pretty chill, I think, so... it won't be too much of a worry. The real trick is where it's going to land, because if it lands near Ochi's base and not the one I'm going to be covering here, we won't be able to use the flashbang on it quite as easily. It all depends on where it goes, but I'm focused on getting to this luminol here for the moment anyway. We've got tons of glow pelts around here. What are those? More of these slug things. Sure, but they're not actually too difficult to take down. And we're building up some huge forces here with all these pellets. Music is getting stressy because they are approaching us here, but we're just building our forces. And we'll have this taken out in no time. If you're just throwing really hard, you can take them out pretty fast, especially if you actually land it onto the poison bulbs on the back. And especially it's going to be easier because these ones are all resistant to poison. Yeah, Ochi's one is seeming pretty safe at the moment, so if it's Smoky Progg, it seems, as I imagine what this is coming down this way. I suppose I may be able to play as Lee and just smash up these ones and then charge the Smoky Progg from behind. Which is at the bottom of our screen? I didn't see what he was telling us. Wait, was that 30 seconds ago? Track creatures using Night Rider. Oh, I got it. That's fine, I'm already doing that. I'll just send a whole bunch of onto this one. Right, I didn't actually end up changing the control scheme to quick. We should do that and see if that, let's just see if we notice the change at any point. I don't think it would have killed them to put like a little blurb about what this does. Unless there's some kind of virtual manual for this game that I'm unaware of. Probably there is. Sorry, onward we go here. There's one monster hanging around here. Oh, it's one of you! You and a Smoky Progg in one mission. That would be kind of tough to deal with, wouldn't it? Might be time to bring out more of those bombs. That's not what I meant to do. Let's see if this, tracking mine does anything on this one. I guess it really can't, if it's high up there. Right, well that's lame. That's fine. I'll flashbang this and see if they can actually just get up on top of it right there. Oh, right, and spicy spray, we're allowed to use that up here. So do that. Oh yeah, that totally works fine. If you get them with that. Cool. Okay, so it's actually not that difficult to take this thing down. So you can throw a few on it like this, and it'll, oh man, I got a lot of kill just then. Tricknull was destroyed. That means the Smoky Progg is getting real close. I might have to swap for Ochi for this, but I think they should be able to take it down here. They're really close. Okay, that good. That did that. Sure is a good thing we have a hell of a lot of Pikmin stored up for this, because I got a whole bunch of them killed by that just then. Man, I really should have stopped for those glow pellets, but we'll get them later. Better swap to Ochi for now and fight that Smoky Progg. Although it'll be harder to fight with but with a charge, I think. Oh man, it's really close, closing in on us here. Wait, where is it? I was so confused about the map. Okay, here we go. Charge that and get them all into its face, and spicy spray again. I think is probably a good play. It's gonna do a roar to try and scare them here. Just keep, oh right, that scares Ochi too. That's bad. It's fine. Just stay calm. And hazy stuff is dangerous. It just melts them all with Eldritch magic and stuff. Okay, I gotta get right away from it when it does the roar then, because otherwise Ochi will get scared by it, and that's no good. But we can manage this with just repeated charges and stuff. It just is really diligent about. Oh no! I'm not gonna be able to get it far away in time. Oh man, they all got messed up by that. Oh, the fog got them indeed. We better throw a bunch more seeds out because they all got scattered because Ochi got floored. That was really bad. Just go pick the go seed all up here. My goodness, that was really bad. That was really, really, really awful. Ram into you here, and I'll throw out some more spicy spray here. Probably a restart wouldn't be a horrible, horrible move here, but my God, it's got a bomb too. Wait, this is awful. Bombs away. Oh, well, that gets both of them. Kaboom! Yes, it got you. Never mind then. Right, well, we've got an opportunity to get a whole bunch of glow seeds. There's that at least. Where are the ones that were near me? Okay, they're doing all right here. Just get a whole bunch of those if you would, and Ochi, maybe you can help. Obviously, I can restart that, but it's kind of fun to play this out actually. And it appears to be the only. Oh, there are a few more monsters here. Right, we gotta get moving then. Actually, I should swap back to Ochi. So these are. No, they're almost done with these. Actually, we did use a lot of items, didn't we? Probably that's not really good. Yeah, I'll restart this one just so we can do it with a better item use now that I know really what I'm doing here. I got a lot of them killed by the Smoky Progg there, and a lot of them killed by the long legs. That was not good. But with a bunch of spicy spray, taking down the Smoky Progg isn't too difficult, I don't think. So I will have, I think I'll do the same thing, but just try and not lose as many Pikmin in all those fights. Why did it make a little squeaky horn noise? Oh, is that what the beagle does? It changes the sound of my charging horn? Or did it always do that when you tried to press the charge button but didn't have any Pikmin? I don't remember it ever doing that little noise before. That's awesome. Actually, since Ochi, we're not too scared right now, why don't you just hover over and fight these things, and while I can hang around and propagate with the glow Pikmin. Now, Ochi, get him! Well done, Ochi. Good job, Ochster. Even I'll even send him as far here just to activate the trick null and stuff. Because you know what? No one was really actually coming around that this blue base. Unless Ochi was taking them out and I wasn't noticing. That could be also true. He moves pretty quickly. We can get him around if we need to be. I could get a whole bunch of glow pellets if we headed up this thing with Ochi. But I think I like where he's right now. I'll just have him fight this thing. Smoky Progg hatches, short, fine by us. It turns out that using the flashbang onto the BDB long legs does actually put all the glow pigment onto it, more or less. That's very good. And will make it much easier to fight than I was previously imagining it would be. If we do that with a few less casualties and don't let them all get dunked on, probably I should bring Lee over to fight the Smoky Progg, because Lee does not get scared by the Smoky Progg's roar, so it will be easier to fight in that case. Because they basically all ran into the Eldritch disintegration powder because Ochi got scared and they all flew everywhere and started running around panicked. So we can prevent that, I'm pretty sure. Baldy Longlegs they're called, isn't even active yet for going after the base. So I think Spicy Spraying and attacking them with all these now would be not a bad move. And then when it shakes them all off, we'll try and whisk them away so that they don't all get stomped like I just let them happen to them. Eek! I got a few of them taken down, but it wasn't as many as before. And the flashbang's almost charged up again. Probably don't even need the spicy version with the number we have now. Although the spicy will last for a little bit and do a bit of extra damage there. Perfect. And now I'll start circling. Oh, right. You give a whole bunch of these, so let's just send everyone back with those. Ochi, how we doing on that side? Ochi's guarding that trick null pretty well. I don't think anyone's actually going to fly over this side, so I think Ochi being there is fine. He can do some damage to the Smoky Progg, I suppose, before we get there. But, yep, there it is, bounding around there. Ochi, good luck. If we start to see his health start tanking, although I don't think that's likely, because I think he gets invincibility when he gets hurt. It won't be too bad. Oh, there's a Emperor Bullbox right here. Let's take them out as well. Ochi's been hurt. He's doing great. I believe in him. Might be time for some more spicy spray on this thing as well, since we're near to the end of the game, as I keep saying. Look at me! Oh, I can't use it right now. Oh, because I'm still in this animation. Here we go. Bang, and... Oh, amazing damage. Wow, good night, you. We had tons of Pikmin for that. You're doing an amazing job of tanking there, Ochi. I'll be there in a minute to help. The org charging into its back a minute, so that isn't helping tons. The trick null got wiped out, did it? Right, so we have to get up here and take this thing out quick. With the flashbang and spicy spray, we should be able to manage some good stuff here. I'm not going to give them these glow seeds because he's just running into the back of them over and over. I'm not going to give them the glow seeds because they would have tried to carry it this way and died. I am going to spicy spray up again and then flashbang this thing, and then in the short time we have charge there with 52, we should be able to do some pretty massive damage. Don't bomb this thing! Oh, amazing damage! Brought it all down to 1. Marvelous. Now we can just ride around taking out these last few, which there don't seem to be too many. I think we do have enough glow Pikmin. We probably don't need more than 52. That's Smoky Progg there, but the second this is charged up, we should have an easy enough time taking care of it, as before. And we can even get some of these mold things cleared out for the morning. That'll be nice. I don't really know why they're... Oh, right, I guess they can't carry it through the mold. Is that right? No, I don't know. Oh, no, yeah, that is exactly right. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by other stuff here. We don't want to run out of time for this. Although, since the night does end immediately once you finish the last thing, perhaps we should send a few Pikmin up there to... Okay, no, even on quick gameplay mode, it does still change the... it does still stop you from throwing the more than the maximum amount required for things. Maybe that's not. Maybe that's only for piles of stuff. Anyway, we should take this time to clear out some mushrooms before because the second we take out the last monster, this day counts as being at an end. Oh my God, there's a Emperor Rollbox here that I didn't even notice. We have some time before that Smoky Progg gets to where it's going, so I say we just flashbang this. Probably don't even need the spicy spray with 62 of them. Bring it down. Nicely done. Ochi smashed that, and then let's go catch up to this Smoky Progg, eh? I don't know why Ochi didn't come with us. I feel like I whistled him. Anyway, better he's not here anyway, because he'll just get scared and get subsequently hurt. So once again, use this to rock up on this thing with maximum power. Hopefully they don't go after the pellets instead of fighting this thing. And bring it all down in 1. The music didn't all cut out once, so that might mean there are still more monsters around. Oh no, the music's gone now, is it? Or is another one hiding? It's really weird that it hasn't ended yet. Oh no, there is still music, so there must be another Emperor Volbox hiding somewhere. Shucks, it's not marked on the map anywhere. Damn. Oh, I can use the drone. Oh, right, it's right here. Okay, cool. Very good. I'll ram all onto you. I've got 9 seconds, but that should be enough. Especially if I pull another spray here. Boosh! That should be alright. Yes, I hear no music, so I think we're good. Perfect! And we got tons of glow Pikmin from that without even having to use any seeds this time, because I wasn't as dumb as our first attempt. Very good, and 2 Luminols means 2 cures for us, which means both the leaflings in our we have in tow right now are going to be cured this next morning. Sweet! Oh, I didn't even go to the lab after all that, but it's probably for the best because we're about to get a few more gemstones probably from finishing 1 or 2 other quests with these new castaways recovered. And we'll check out that other night expedition and then see if it gives us a gold flower or not. 24-24, marvelous. I like it. The first attempt we did there was pretty poor. I'll be the first to admit. Oh, I didn't get the skills either. Man, I was so hyped with the idea of going onward and getting more night expeditions done that I didn't even get any of our upgrades. Hey, New Blood, have you been using glow seeds? Well, I tried after I failed last time, but they take long to throw, and so in an intense situation, it's kind of hard to bring out a lot. No, please do. I want to know more about glow Pikmin, so try experimenting with the seeds a bunch for me, okay? There are limits to what I can do being stuck here inside the SS Shepherd so much, you know? Yanni, you're not conducting experiments on the glow Pikmin, are you? No, of course not. You have nothing to worry about. Besides, the glow Pikmin are fine. Fire, ice, electricity, none of it bothers them. Not even poisonous gas. So really, I can't do anything unkind to them. And tell me, how did you figure that out? I love their relationship. It's just so fitting that the night and day ones would be so night and day. Holy crap, did we not just get the bloom bunch of Pikmin flowers quest? I guess since all the glow Pikmin, they bloom flowers really easily. That's how we got so many of them up so quickly. But I could have sworn we just turned in this quest, didn't we? Wow. Day 39, is it? Oh no, day 40 it'll be now, right? Yes, day 40. Wow, look at us. Ugh. I was thinking there probably only gonna be like 2 or 3 more episodes of this series at this point. Man, that's incredible. And what episode I'm recording right now is episode 40, isn't it? So we are once again matching days and all that. Did I throw all the pink Pikmin thing and not actually pick them after all that? I just saw a bunch of seeds at the end there. Marvelous, who are you, my friends? Determined Nomad Grace, home planet Sozor. She's just an ordinary gal who follows her bliss as she floats around space. Though the space police have their suspicions. Why would that be on your ID badge? Venture capitalist Fox, home planet Konohan. Acquired his enormous wealth by creating and then subsequently selling IT startups. His motto is, be the first to jump ship. Can't believe I didn't pick these after all that. Hi! I guess we can bloom Pikmin flowers just by using spicy spray on a bunch of leafy Pikmin, couldn't we? And that would get us even more progress on that quest, give us even more materials. That'd be kind of cool. So Louis included, there are only 4 castaways. And we know that Louis and Nell are not likely to be leaflings, so there are at maximum 2 more leaflings. But we'll probably know how many. It does seem like at this point that like probably you're going to be able to get just the exact number of medicine required to cure every leafling in the game. Probably you need to do every single night expedition to get just enough to get them all, which is fine by me. In fact, that's my preference because we were going to do them all anyway. Oh, the wee Pikmin are so cute. Look at them with their little flying goggle eyes. All right, I guess you have the drone somewhat, but in Pikmin 3, it used the Wii U controller's gyro motion, so when you held it like a camera, it was like your character was actually holding a camera, and you could like look all around the environment with it. It was really cool, and you could look at the little Pikmin in their faces close up, and it was so cute. Right, so let's meet those 2 new people. Hello there, Fox. Ah, you're the one who rescued me. I'm Fox. I know what comes next. You want me to thank you, right? By the way, how much are you charging me for that? I do hope it's not exorbitant. It's what? It's free? So this rescue corps is a charity group then? Yeah, sorta. I wonder. You know, Alpin and I traveled here together, but somehow he was rescued before me. I mean, we were on the spaceship. Did I land at a bad location? Great, I've fallen behind him now. What, are you 2 competing in terms of who can gain the most wealth? That's a little dark. You're right there! This is Grace! Is me! Just drifting along through space. Whee-hoo! Drifting, flying, floating, falling. How long have I been out here? Huh. You are spacey indeed. Well, adrift in space, I haven't picked up a time or 2 by the intergalactic police. Is she a lost child? Or maybe a castaway, stranded? No, Grace, she's just a free spirit. Just So I admire it, in a way. 524 is more than enough to buy our new our Pocaphone whistle, so why not? Even though like I said, I don't see it really being that useful in the future. It's a nice color at least, and I suppose we could splurge on a few items here, couldn't we? You can only make 3 of these a day, but why not? Let's buy 3 of them and 5 bomb rocks just to have a surplus of them, so we can feel comfortable using them on any monster we come across. 15 of these. I don't really see myself using that many of them, to be honest. They're a little trickier to use. Mines, maybe. Sure, let's buy 5. I should slow down now, because there probably is going to be more gear that they'll have for us, so I should Keep some materials on hand, but that's nice to be able to stock up some of the lightning strikes anyway. Ooh, that feels good. And finally, OG, let's get this Mega Rush learned and see about what this learning all the skills gets you. A new skill, a new piece of gear, both. Let us find out. Mega Rush level 3. Consider it learned. Max stun time from that now and all this other good stuff. What do you think of that, Shepard? Quest complete. That look on your face. Yes, I can see it in your eyes. It's time. You and Ochi are ready. Ready for? Legendary skill can now be learned. That is the reward for this quest. And what is legendary? Is it going to be just like you can pet Ochi or something fun like that? The ultimate secret's been passed down to my family for generations. Master it, and you'll be initiated to the Shepherd way. I'm gonna be your honorary kid? That's so cool! Whoa, wait, I'm not that old. The culmination of all your training. It's a part of your DNA now. So get out there. Carry out your mission with confidence. Wait, do I have to train this new mission, or do we just get it? Learn Infinite Rush. He gains unlimited stamina. That means he's able to keep using Rush forever. Oh, cool! So that will make you go really fast. That improves your travel time. It needs 8 pub drive to get it though, so this will be something we only get at the very end. When we have all the castaways rescued. Actually, in that case, it probably is that the amount of pub drive you need for it is equal to exactly the number of castaways that there are, and it's probably just for New Game Plus in that case then. Which meaning that there are 4 castaways, but we need 5 more pub drive points, suggests that there is just 1 more leafling left, which suggests to me that this other Medics mission will only have 1 luminol, and that it will be the last one of the game. So let's get it finished. The Sylvan Gate. Oh, was there a picture of a Smoky Progg there? Lovely. Oh no, that was just the picture of the entire area. The Sylvan Gate, let's do it. The autumnal whatever it was wasn't too bad. It took us 2 tries because I totally messed up and got them all stomped by the long legs, and then all eldritched out of this world by the Smoky Progg. One of them anyway. But all it took was a bit more care and focus on the second attempt to do it without as many casualties, which left us with a lot more forces to deal with the remaining threats. But absolutely, we should not be holding back on Spicy Spray. We're not going to be able to use 20 before the end of the game. Even if we wanted to, I don't think. Even if we were really, used it for, every fight we did. So no use in holding back much with them. Hello, Glow Pikmin. Let's have a look around this area. Like I said before, I'm pretty sure there's only 1 more medicine required in the game based on the number of castaways there are. So that suggests there's only 1 luminol. There are 2 tricknals I can spy here, so I'll probably head down here as Lee and leave Ochi behind to protect this. Curious that most of the monsters we see are on this side. Oh, well, in that case, I suppose I better go around this way, fight them, go through the tunnel. And maybe I'll send Ochi. Oh, and then I'll head back up this way. I'll leave Lee to Ochi to protect, and I'll just go zoom, take out these ones, get a whole bunch of glow pellets as we're going, and then swoop back around here up here. Right, and I've got a drone, so I don't have to guess what all these things are. Let's have a look. It's cool the way the drone actually has a light on it. A ball bear over here. That's actually less threatening than I was thinking. The 3 that were up here somewhere. Where are they? And what are they? Just 3 of these little moldy bulb orbs, and then back around across here, a ball bear, some smaller ball bears, and it's just ball bear central around here. Actually, shouldn't be too bad. But just in case one of them decides, oh, okay. I'm starting to notice what quick does. Before you had to tap and then let go, select one on the radio menu and then let go of Y, but now I'm just tapping left and it goes to it. Interesting. That's one thing that quick changes anyway. I do like that. I'm not yet used to what else has changed, but that is one change it seems to have made, unless that was part of the update. Oh, there's one of these things we should get rid of. I see. And this cave we haven't explored during the daytime. Oh man, I'm sorry, I'm messing up my route already, but I think we should get this thing taken care of if it's going to be spawning more of them. And it looks like this is also going to be one of those. So, sorry, route will have to change. But Ochi is protecting the blue luminol now, so that's good. We don't need many Pikmin to take this out, I don't think, so I'll just keep sending them back with glow pellets as I find them. I'm building forces majorly early on here. I'll send you into the, oh my god, this is bad. Oh god, one of them got, Nosh as well. You go, anyone who's free, go dig these things out, and I'll just, punch everyone who's, above ground here. This will be done in a minute. I'm not being the most efficient about this, but I think it doesn't look like there are going to be too many monsters in the end, so we should be fine. There is a Smoky Progg somewhere around here that I missed, apparently. And there it is hatching. And it's going to come after us now. Oh, it's down there, so it'll take some time to get up to us. And I didn't unfortunately start the trick null yet, so that is going to not be any use to us. But I say we just keep building some forces here, and we'll head over to meet it through this tunnel in a minute. It does take its sweet time to move around, so I'm not too worried about it at the moment. And we can bring down some of the smaller enemies in between them while we go there. Oh, here's a ball bear has decided to join the fray with one flashbang here that shouldn't be too much problem. It is a sizable creature, you're not wrong. But Glow Mob has taken it down with no casualties whatsoever. We'll grab some of this. And it's dropped some more even, so we'll grab that too. We'll be at tons before this Smoky Progg is anywhere near our base. Yeah, it's still even got taking a fairly long time. So I'll travel to the muck here, since with my muck boots I don't lose any speed, so it's more efficient to do this way. I'll wait till I have a few more Pikmin to charge all these things down, but we can flashbang them all and it'll be pretty easy. Yep, there are Bulborb Live are probably getting out there, and 2 Smoky Proggs, in fact. Gosh, how far away are those? Okay, they're almost there in the Tritnol. I'll wait till we have all our whole crew back here before we do the flashbang here. That should be enough. Actually, right here, so we can flashbang the little ones and the big ones all at once, and just work together to smash them all down before they get to move again. Perfect. You guys are a raw force of nature here. Send this here and send 30 onto this one, and I'll head through this tunnel to catch up to that other Smoky Progg, which is heading up this way. I suppose actually getting the Luminol... Oh, did it smash through a Luminol on its way? Because I could have sworn there was one up this way. I guess it must have. That's a shame, because I was hoping to use it as a forward operating base to propagate more Pikmin, but that's not going to be an option. Right, afraid Ochi will have to be the one who protects the base from all these Bulborb larvae. But I imagine he can manage that, as I'm going to get on the Smoky Progg now, with all my Pikmin once they return to the Tricknol. Oh my god, they're taking some their time as well. Oh, this is gonna be a bit grim. Wait, where's that up there? That's, oh my god, both the Smoky Proggs are like right next to each other. This could be an issue. I might have to regroup with Ochi in a minute here. Do they at least, can they take out other monsters, the Smoky Progg, if they run over them? Do they get Eldritch energy out of this world? Well, Smoky Progg's focusing on getting into our base, so I guess we can focus on headshotting these, well, before the Pikmin are returned. And then we can, tag them all at once. Ochi's taking down the Bulborb Library. Probably a few of them are gonna get slipped through the cracks and get a bit of damage out. Oh, don't perish. Ochi's been hurt, but he's doing a good job protecting. Okay, the Pikmin are all returning to us now, so in a minute we'll have 46, and that'll be easy enough to bring the Smoky Progg down with, I think. But it's good to prepare ahead of time by using the spicy spray before, so you're not having to do it while they're charging onto it. And now, flashbang! Should be able to bring it down without in one flashbang as before. Now all we have to do is wait for the next one to charge up before we go after this other one. It's possible we'll even have the spicy spray long enough for that we won't have to use another one on this. Music's going ham because they're getting close to the Luminol, but I think Ochi's handling it. You're a brave dog, Ochi! No, Ochi, get him! Yes, indeed. And this spicy spray is going to hold out just long enough for us to bring this one down as well. Ochi's been hurt, but he's handling... Oh my god, there are tons coming from here. And the music is not helping my stress levels right now, thanks! Okay, I better go over and help him with that. Oh, he's also fighting off a ball bear. Look at him go. Oh, he brought it down. Look at him. Don't worry, Ochi. I'll bring down these larvae. Hey, Ochi. You're doing great. Yes, this Tricknol was hardly taken out. I'll just... Oh, right. The Glow Pikmin teleport back to us, so I can just focus on going one after the other on these. And then just rush them here, and I'll punch anyone who's still above ground, and then the rest of this can get below ground here. Sweet. Doesn't look like we're going to need too many more Pikmin for these last few monsters, does it? In fact, is it just these ones over here? Perfect. I'll even swap to Ochi to have him do that, just because he's closer. We'll be able to get this before even we're in the timer. We might lose a few Pikmin if I'm doing this with the rush instead of with the flashbang, but his new rush gives him a lot of stun. Easy as! We rushed through the first 3 with the first bit of that rush. Even without the infinite rush, it's still quite powerful with his Mega Rush skill at max. So that's awesome! Well done, us! And now a moment of truth. Was that, in fact, the last night expedition of the whole game? Because if so, what a satisfying note to end on. That was super relaxing and chill and easy and good. Well, it wasn't exactly relaxing. I was pretty tense through the middle of that, but it fell within our skill set, I'd say. The night expeditions are such a fun idea for this game. Just a big enemy wave. Because I'm not sure you really get any kind of such thing. Like there's, in Pikmin 3, there's the challenge modes where you're trying to bring in as many creatures as possible, much like the time trials in this game. But it's not the same kind of like, it's just this massive horde of enemies swarming towards you and you have to take them all out. Which is really exciting. 2020, harvest successful. 1 bit of medicine. 12 glow seeds from that because we had massive forces by the end. This is the same, I think. And here's day 41, friends. Where's the fanfare? There it is. Oh, music to my ears because it is literally music. Good boy, Ochi, you did such a good job last night. Well done taking on that ball bear by yourself. I don't know what we'd do without you. It probably would be technically possible to do these if you only had your character to use. And you didn't have Ochi. It would be possible to do the night expeditions, but it would be friggin' difficult. Or it would be way more difficult anyway. You'd have to be way more aggressive, I think. Indeed! That was the last night expedition, it would seem, because there are only 2 here, and they have got the gold flower, and we've only got 1 more medicine, which suggests that there's only 1 more leafling, which suggests that all the leaflings in the game will add up, or all the castaways in the game, rather, will add up to enough to get you the final skill. So I don't know if there's going to be more after we get every last castaway, if there's going to be like 1 last secret area or something, or if the ultimate skill he gets will only be useful for a new game plus kind of dealio. But we will probably be the ones who know about that soon enough. Not exactly next time, but next time on this, we'll be able to get back into the actual proper day expeditions and be exploring the whole place. But this is a fun episode where we got a lot of quests turned in, log entries read, stuff purchased. Oh, speaking of, since it's a new day, he's got more gear for us in the store, although he's still only got 150 more resources, so never mind it, actually. So next episode of this game, we will be going right back into the Primordial Thicket and exploring the rest of it as much as possible. We probably won't be able to explore it all in 1 exploration day, but maybe 2 more exploration days and we'll have the whole thing clear. So we're clipping along at a most likable pace, and next video going on the channel, in fact, is going to be some more The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Champions Ballad, because we are still working our way through that DLC, slowly but surely. And that's all for now, so thank you so very much for coming around to this episode of Pikmin 4. It has been a wonderful ride, and it continues to be up until the very end. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! It feels astonishing that it works as well as it does with the physics of the rest of it to actually make this, like, I didn't do very much to set this up, but it's a fully controllable, like, hovercraft now, which I've just properly flipped over. Ah! I fell off. Oh no. Oh god. It could use some more stable arrow.